Hey y'all, welcome back to 7th House Tarot. Today we're going to see about the person on your mind. I'm going to pull some love oracle real quick just to see what kind of energy we're dealing with and so you can see if this resonates with you. But let's just pull a couple of cards here. So I've got money. Money is an issue. Maybe one of you makes more than the other. Maybe one of you requires financial support. Perhaps you're lending financial support to someone else. Or this might be someone there's a settlement or alimony in the mix. I've got conquest, just another notch in the headboard. So this might be someone who's not in it for the long haul, possibly. Games. Okay, this person's playing games. They're not serious about keeping. They're kind of in and out. You might have some avoidant energy, or maybe just someone not ready to settle down. Okay, facing it, you know something isn't right. Like your intuition is telling you that this isn't the right space for you. Let's see. Distant, so far away physically and emotionally. So this tells me that someone is trying to rekindle the passion. Maybe this person has decided that they're not fully out of this yet, possibly, and they want to see if they can try to make this work with you. Crumbling. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. Okay. So this tells me that this person may try to come back to you. We are in Mercury retrograde. But I feel like you kind of feel like maybe you've come to the conclusion that this isn't the right place for you and you're okay starting over. Okay. And then, okay, plot twist, moving in together, getting a new home or going away. So maybe this person's going to try to either contact you and see if they can take you on a getaway, possibly. Or you're moving away from one another. Maybe you were living with one another. Let's see what else. If this resonates, hit that like button, guys. Stay tuned, see what else we find here. I've got some messy love oracle decks. Woo, too many. That was a spill. I can tell this is going to be messy, guys. I feel all jittery. Now I just opened an energy drink though, so. Okay, so I've got This Wasn't Love, Fantasy Crush, Truth Exposed, Done Hoping. Yeah, so I think you realize this person was in it for the lust, possibly, not the love, and you've decided that you're facing it here, things are crumbling, and you're ready to move on, right? Can't move on, stuck in a loop, missing them, no closure. This could be you that's really having a hard time letting go, or it could be this person having a hard time letting go. It could be the both of you guys. Wasn't love, it was control. So possessive, power play, ego. Okay, so this person might have wanted to stay in control. I kind of go back to that avoidant timeline, you know, the ones that kind of breadcrumb you and give you a little bit just to keep you going in the mix, but really there's no true what do I want to say, commitment here. You know, like they get very, when things start getting serious or they need to start showing some vulnerability, they hightail it out, right? This says you never really loved me. Truth revealed, illusion shattered, heartbreak. Again, with this over this facing the truth here, I do feel like this is your energy. Like you figured it out. Maybe you've come across some information, you've done some learning, whatever, and you're like, aha, I know what's wrong with this person. This is why they're not committing to me. Sweet and sour, so fake nice, mean undercurrent, or manipulative. Yeah, you've caught on to them. There's some manipulative ways here. Oh, and it looks like this person has been choosing someone else, guys. Look at this. There's a third party here. So either maybe they put you in a third party, maybe they went a direction and chose someone other than you. But you really feel like this is a betrayal or that they've tried to replace you in this situation. Oh, and I do see you've lost me. I think you're going to walk away from this person, guys. I think this is your power move. This is you getting your self-respect back and being like, deuces, bitches, I'm out of here. I'm not putting up with your BS, which I do love that stance. Yeah, toxic ties, karma. Yep. Okay, so you're on to them. You are on to them. Okay. All right. Perfect. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, it says, it's not me, it's trauma. I bet someone here has some deeper wounds, maybe some inner child wounds, or maybe they didn't understand, the emotions and love and those kind of things, stalking their socials at the bottom. This might be you keeping an eye on them. It could be them keeping an take on you. But yeah, just some living in the memories here in their head, gaslighted. Okay, guys. All right. So let's take a look here. I want to pull, what is your energy right now? How do you feel? Where do you stand in this relationship? Okay. Let's see here. So 3 of Swords, you're heartbroken. You're in some grief. You are struggling a little bit with this here. 6 of Cups. Okay. Cause you're living in the past here. This person, was a place of familiarity for you. They were a comfort zone for you. You saw stability kind of in them. 6 of Swords, though, like you're moving on. You're learning. You're accepting the lesson here and ready to set sail out of here without this person. There's the Moon at the bottom of the deck, Hangman, and 9 of Swords. So I do feel like that you do feel like this person did mean something to you, that you had paused in this limbo with the Moon, right? In this 9 of Swords, like this person deeply, you felt something for them, and you do care about them, and maybe they're a soul connection possibly, but you felt like this person really meant something to you. And I think that you feel betrayed by this person, that they kind of treated you like a game, like a conquest. This money fits in real weird here. I still think, going back to this very first card, maybe this person's fear of commitment was maybe they felt like they couldn't provide for you, or maybe they felt like they weren't stable enough to be with you. Like they knew it wasn't going to be long term. That you're just, I hate to say a better person than them, but more stable and secure with yourself, and maybe even financially stable here. And they felt like they couldn't compete with that. Let's check out their energy. I'm going to use a different deck just so that we can cross cards if we need to. But let's find out, what is their energy in this? What is the person on your mind? How are they feeling about the connection? Okay, so Hangman in reverse. Okay, so you had the Hangman and they've got the Hangman in reverse, which is like stagnation, laziness, delay. They're not doing much here. I think my deck is upside down. Okay. So, and then we've got 6 of Pentacles. So it's one-sided here. Okay. Now my deck is right side up and they're still coming out upside down. So I have the 7 of Cups, which is like they're coming back to reality possibly, or they're finding some clarity here. Clarify the 7 of Cups here. 6 of Wands. Okay, so they're feeling like they've got a victory here. They've made some achievement here. They're looking for public recognition here. If this 7 of Cups should have been in the right side, maybe they're still out. They feel like they need recognition from other people, or maybe they're really desiring it from you. Possibly they're watching your social media. Maybe they might post something on social media that they're hoping that you're watching them as well. Or, depending on where you know this person from, possibly, maybe you guys work together. I don't see anything like that, but let's just say that you do see them. Maybe they're hoping that you see them. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so they feel like they've been left out in the cold a little bit. Maybe they're pulling back. They might be just like laying low for a little bit, pulling out of this old lifestyle that they used to have. The 10 of Pentacles, though, stability, long-term success. I think that they really see something with you, and they're realizing that now. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's find out here. What else can we find out? Like, what is this person? I want to know what this person's going to do next. What are their next actions towards you? Are they walking away? Are they coming towards you? What is this person's next actions towards the collective? 10 of Cups. Okay, so they think you're, their wish fulfillment. They're happily ever after, their storybook ending, right? We've got 5 of Wands. So there might be some challenges or some competition. Maybe they still have some other connections that they're dealing with, or that are in the picture. But then we've got the 4 of Pentacles here. So there might be some financial insecurity or some reckless spending here, or maybe just they're and not ready to give what you need. Yeah, High Priestess here. So there's secrets, mystery, like this intuition. Let's get one more on this. Two of Pentacles, balancing. Okay, so they're trying to balance their juggling, their balancing act. Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands is usually our new spark of passion and inspiration here. So before we tie all this together, let's find out I'm going to make sure my cards are upright. I don't like when they start flinging out in the reverse. Clarify this Ace of Wands for me before we get too far into this. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. Okay, so still wish fulfillment here. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So this person is looking for happiness. They're looking for connection. They're looking for balance here. There might be a little bit of conflict just, in the initial, or they're being cautious. Okay. But there is a new spark of energy here with the Ace of Wands. So that's like inspiration or motivation could hit them suddenly. Once this happens, they're ready to take action, though. It might feel exciting and fast. Like they're learning, growing, and figuring out how to make things work before they make a move. But when the timing is right, they're going to step forward with some purpose and energy here. So basically, they're not rushing, but they're thinking, they're planning, they're waiting for the right moment. And when that moment comes, things could move quickly. So just keep an eye out for a shift in this person. Let's take a look here and see, what about some timing? What kind of timing are we looking at for this practical move with this person? Can we get some timing? Okay, I've got the Death card in reverse here. So that's Scorpio, which Scorpio season is October 23rd to November 21st, which is already passed. Today is November 22nd. Okay, give me some clarification on this Death card. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the answer is yes. I think this is going to be fairly soon, guys. Now, the Three of Pentacles is 3, and the Death card is 13, which could break down to a 4. But I think this is going to be very soon. If this person is not already, I think that they are going to be coming probably in like the next 3 to 13 days. Okay. Okay, so these all popped out here. We've got the King of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Knight of Wands, fire energy, guys. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if that's pertinent to you, this is the number 14. Could also be break down to the number 5. The Two of Swords is, making a decision, decisive action. Okay. Two of Swords can feel like a fork in a road, but it looks like that they need to walk away from some things here. They need to let go, maybe walk away from other connections. Maybe they're leaving something behind. Maybe they're leaving behind a lifestyle or whatever it is, that there's something they have to move away from here. But it does look like this Knight of Cups is a, a charming, action, like a romance type of action here with this Knight of Wands. This is Pisces energy. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is very slow, which is very slow energy. It's the slowest page in the deck. We have a lot of pages out here. So this person might be younger than you, possibly. I mean, like an age gap, like, 5 to 7 years or whatever. But it doesn't have to be. They might just be more immature than you as well. It doesn't have to be a year thing. But I know one of you obviously is going to be younger than the other. But I'm seeing a lot of page energy here, which is just kind of immature, younger type of energy. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this? Is this person hiding anything? Is this person hiding anything from the collective that we need to know about? Is there anything hiding from the collective that we need to know about? Judgment card. Okay, self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection here. Two of Wands, so planning, making decisions. Leaving comfort zones here. Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is like, confident, self-assured energy. Nine of Wands. So there's some persistence. There's some resilience here. Last stand. This is our wounded warrior type of person. Give me something else on this Nine of Wands here. Nine of Swords. Okay, so action and speed here. They're going to be taking action. Emperor taking control here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay. This person is hiding for a reason. So if you haven't heard from them, maybe you're in no contact, maybe communication is limited. They're hiding for a reason. They're growing, they're reflecting and preparing themselves. They do want to come forward. It's going to be purposeful, though. They're going to be confident and emotionally aligned before they come to you. They're just making sure the timing and the circumstances are right. Okay, so tell me here, what is the likely outcome between these two? What is the likely outcome between these two? We've got Empress, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Star card. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is with the Empress, there's definitely warmth, nurturing energy. Like there's a real potential for a deep supportive connection here. With the Eight of Wands, again, with this movement, I feel like this person is so inconsistent, and that might just be me. It's like we have fast, slow type things throughout this reading. But this Eight of Wands is usually like swift movement, communication, quickly aligning, clarity, just messages coming in, right? And then we have the Three of Wands, which shows expansion and looking towards the future. This suggests that both of you could start seeing the bigger picture here, thinking about what's possible together, moving towards shared goals for a shared vision here. And then we have the Star card, which is like the best card, like hope, inspiration, healing. Even if there's been confusion or delays in the past, this indicates a sense of optimism and a feeling that things are aligning for positive outcomes here. Got the Page of Cups at the bottom, which is like your romantic invitation or like an apology sometimes. But I feel like overall the energy between you two is good. It's positive. I think something could happen here positively, but you have free will. If this person, because I cannot know everyone's situation or how bad it was or how bad they treated you or how bad it hurt you, but you have free will. Just because the cards say, oh yeah, this is going to be a positive connection, this may not align with you. Okay, guys, you have free will. You decide what's right for you. You do what's right for you. If you don't want this person, tell them to kick rocks. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Someone else will come along. Someone even better might come along. So you just need to, take into consideration how they treat you. And because I'm never going to encourage you to stick around with someone who is half-assing it, who is not giving their, bringing their half to the table or treating you poorly. There's going to be someone else better out there for you if that's the case. So that's what I've got for you today. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thanks so much. Bye.